Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I'm getting a lot of tweets today from a person on Twitter named JetsFanForLife23, sort of giving me the scoop on this one, because honestly, I can tell you, I missed WrestleMania 33 in Orlando. I'm not going to be going to WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans, and I don't really know what my plans are for WrestleMania 35. I've missed two of them in a row now. I think that the chances of me jumping back on the horse and heading out to WrestleMania each and every year, not going to be that great. But maybe it's something that I can be talked back into if I can really fall in love with wrestling to the point of, wanting to watch Raw and SmackDown, keeping up with the product. I don't want to be heading out to WrestleMania every year, and not really know what's going on, if that makes a lot of sense. I know that there's lots of things to do at WrestleMania, meet up with other YouTubers, meet up with my friends, meet wrestlers that I've never had a chance to meet before, wrestle reunions and accesses and things like that. But, for me to throw down that kind of money, I'm going to need a different kind of feeling in my stomach when it comes to watching wrestling. But JetsFanForLife23 has been doing the investigating for me and let me know that as of right now, the plan for WrestleMania 35 is going to be New York and New Jersey. Heading out there again, the same place where they have SummerSlam. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I am not going to be one of those people coming on here saying it doesn't make sense, it's not fair, WrestleMania should be spread around. There's lots of places closer to where these people live that they wish that WrestleMania would come to. If New York and New Jersey got the money to win the bidding process and they're going to give more than anybody else, it makes sense for WWE to take it. Now, there are pluses and there are minuses. Everybody can remember to a few years ago, SummerSlam was basically exclusive to Los Angeles. It had been at the Staples Center for, I believe, 6 years in a row. And because WrestleMania went to Santa Clara, which honestly is, I'm going to guess, 5-hour drive away from Los Angeles, because it was in the sort of the same geographical location for the most part, they chose to move SummerSlam from Staples Center to, I believe the plan was to put it in the Izod Center. Whatever the place was, it ended up getting closed down. Then it ended up getting moved to the Barclays Center, where they've put on the show for, I believe, the last 3 years, and have really just blown it out of the park and done a really, really good job with it. Now, there is one positive, that maybe SummerSlam will come back to Los Angeles out of this whole deal, or maybe they'll just make that the exclusive home of WWE for 1 year and just hit it hard. Because, doing SummerSlam there, they've had sellouts the last 3 years in a row. It has not been hard for them to move tickets and put people there. New York is always going to be a destination city. There's always going to be people that want to go to New York just to see the wrestling. There's always going to be people who can sort of be swayed into going to that show because of the fact, they've never been to New York City. They want to see Times Square. They want to see, the 9/11 tribute. They want to see all the things that New York has to offer. Maybe they just want to get a big freaking slice of New York pizza. I don't think this is going to be horrible. I mean, as you can tell, this stadium has hosted SummerSlam the last 3 years. It's hosted a Super Bowl. It can take care of doing this. Now, the negatives that are going to come out of this is having an open-air stadium host WrestleMania, the same place that I believe hosted WrestleMania 29 in March, where it's not yet quite springtime. I know that I did not go to that WrestleMania. I know that my buddy Ravi did, and I know that he said that he got rained on during the pre-show. That's not fun. That's not going to help your WrestleMania experience. Having to be, bulked up in a jacket, that's not going to help your WrestleMania experience. So I don't know many people who went to WrestleMania 29 that complained about being in New York, other than it just costing a whole lot of money. and everything sort of being really, really spread out. But everybody sort of got used to the transportation scene, whether that was, you know, using a car service or whether that was using the subway, which is an experience in its own. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't really want to go to WrestleMania 29, was having to deal with having to get around. That was probably the number one reason why I didn't want to. So we'll see what goes down with this. But as of right now, it looks like New York hosting WrestleMania 35.